U.S. President Barack Obama has decided to hike tariffs on all car and light truck tires from China. Higher duties will stay in place for 3 years. Shen Le has the story.
The new tariff takes effect September 26th. It will be levied on top of an existing 4% duty on all tire imports. Obama has until Thursday to accept, reject, or modify a U.S. International Trade Commission ruling the rising imports of Chinese tires hurts American producers. The ITC recommended a 55% tariff in the first year, 45% in the second year, and 35% for the third year. President Obama settled on lower penalties, 35% in the first year, 30% in the second year, and 25% for the third. In April, a powerful union, the United Steelworkers, filed a petition to the ITC asking for protection. It says tripling tire imports from China cost more than 5,000 U.S. workers their jobs. The ITC launched a probe into the matter April 20th. April 29th, the ITC recommended to the U.S. government to impose new taxes on all car and light truck tires from China. In August, the U.S. government held a public hearing regarding the tire disputes. China sent a delegation and attended the hearing. Shen Le, CCTV.
China is voicing strong opposition to a U.S. decision to impose new tariffs on Chinese-made tires. Shen Le again.
The Ministry of Commerce states on its website the U.S. lacks basis for the case because tire exports to the U.S. from China actually declined 16% in the first half of this year. The website statement also claims U.S. tire producers have seen no apparent changes after the entry of Chinese products. There's no direct competition between tires from the two countries because China's tires mainly target the maintenance market. The Ministry of Commerce spokesman says China held talks with the U.S. over the case. China is dissatisfied with the fact the U.S. is sticking to the protectionist decision.
The decision is an abuse of trade remedies. It violates WTO rules and its relevant commitments made at the G20 Financial Summit. China will retain all its legitimate rights on this issue.
Yao says the decision sends the wrong signal to the world ahead of the upcoming G20 summit and could trigger a chain reaction of protectionist measures that will slow economic recovery on a global scale. He also says trade protectionism is a dead end, and those who believe in it will eventually bring harm to themselves. Alejandro Hala, Deputy Director General of the World Trade Organization, says the new tariff is a measure of protectionism and the WTO has a dispute settlement mechanism to resolve any trade friction. Economists in the U.S. also voiced concerns.
So, no doubt that there's a lot of suffering. There have also been increases in Chinese imports to the United States. But most of those increased in imports are just a substitute for other countries. It's just figuring out where is the least cost provider of tires. So it's very hard to see how those Chinese imports are the source of the problem.
Many U.S. tire distributors feel this action does little to help U.S. tire producers and adds heavier burdens to consumers and retailers. Shen Le, CCTV.